Rux Russell. How are the conditions now, Rux?
Well, the last time I spoke with you, it was really becoming a wind event. Just at that moment, we were experiencing some powerful wind gusts next to the San Luis resort. Since then, it's really become more of a rain issue. And where I'm standing is pretty indicative of that. If you can look down here, now this is unscientific, but I see the watermark coming up to about my knuckle. That's probably about an inch or so. And when we started this morning, it was dry out here, so that should give you an indication of how rapidly the rain has fallen. Check that out in the Gulf, and standing near the seawall is a gentleman holding an American flag. Now that may be a display of his patriotism, but it's also helping to make a point, because if you look at the direction that that flag is blowing in, it's actually blowing toward the Gulf. You see it pick up from time to time, and that tells you that the waters are being blown away from the shoreline and out into the Gulf. Now, it's a deceiving picture out there because the waters do appear somewhat calm, and certainly it's a little calmer than it was earlier this morning, but we still have very powerful, dangerous rip currents, and that is why there is a no swimming advisory that is in effect, folks being urged not to go in to the Gulf, and that advisory is expected to be in effect all day long. Now, despite the advisory, of course, you've seen some surfers going in and out, and that's to be expected. They do that anytime there's a storm and a chance to catch a wave, if you will. But again, the advisory in effect. I just spoke with police here in Galveston, and they tell us that so far they haven't had any emergency situations demanding any rescue that they are aware of, but certainly a dangerous situation out there specifically. Let's send it back to you.
All right. They always ask the surfers, stay out of the Gulf, stay out of the water, but every
It's not
storm,
advisable, especially on a day like today.